My favorite Christmas food is M&M's.
I like,
Probably the cinnamon buns that my mom made every year. There were cinnamon buns with cream cheese in them, so that was just like a staple every Christmas.
Christmas candy. Chocolate, anything chocolate, absolutely, especially fudge.
Chocolate pie.
probably ham.
Oh, I know it's supposed to be ham, but I probably would like turkey better than ham. So probably some kind of turkey meal.
Ham.
We usually do filet on Christmas, so I like the filet.
Christmas cookies.
It's probably not Christmas food, but I love chocolate pie.
Ham.
Christmas cookies.
Stuffing.
Cookies.
Squid and shrimp, and it's an Italian tradition.
The chocolate ones with the peanut butter chips through them.
Favorite Christmas food would be cookies. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite Christmas food. I just like it all in general, just like all the Christmas food. I don't really have a favorite.
Cookies.
Oh, butter cookies.
Brown sugar cookies that we make.
Those peanut butter ones with the chocolate on.
A soft chocolate chip cookie.
I like getting together with family. They usually come to my house, but this year we're going to my mom for Christmas.
Christmas morning, like before we open presents, my dad always reads the Christmas story out of Luke chapter 2, and we always read that before we open gifts. So.
One of our favorite Christmas traditions is in the morning when the kids wake up, they go get their stockings and they come jump in bed with us, and we all open our stockings together. The funny thing is that we all can't fit on the same bed anymore because they're much bigger, so it's kind of comical now.
Night before Christmas, we all gather and we have a quiet, dark lights from the tree, and we read the Christmas story and we pray together. I love that. And then we open one gift, and the next morning we go crazy with all the gifts.
Probably just hanging up stockings at, before Christmas and putting stuff in the stockings. Also decorating the Christmas tree is always fun. This year we don't have one. We have a kitten, and we know the kitten will be too destructive if we put up a tree.
The treasure hunt. My mother started it, and every year our big gift was hidden somewhere in the house, and what she would do is she would take a box with a note in it and hide the box under the tree. We would go pick up the box and open it and find this note that says, "Oh, sorry, your gift's not here. Go look such and such place." And we would tear off down the hallway and find the second note, race back into the living room, open that box, find another note, and eventually make our way to our big Christmas gift.
The tradition we had was we went up to my grandparents' house every Christmas Eve and went to my grandparents' church, and then we all came back to their house and did like a gift exchange with all the cousins and things like that. And we would always stop at Wawa on the way home and had subs for dinner. And then
Every Christmas Eve, after Dad would put us to sleep, he would ring the jingle bells, and we would all run downstairs thinking Santa was there.
Christmas tradition is, Mr. Falvey says Jesus was Jewish, he was a Hebrew, so for his birthday he would have had Jewish apple cake. So I make Jewish apple cake and we sing Happy Birthday to Jesus on Christmas Eve, and we have that as our time to remember his birth.
I was growing up, there wasn't really a tradition, but for my own children, we had something I got from the current catalog. It was these little boxes. There were 25 as a way of counting down to the as an Advent calendar, and they always put a little treat in the little boxes. They looked forward to that every day. They'd want to get it before school, So that was a big tradition for them.
Growing up, we got to open our stockings on Christmas Eve, and my mom always had honey roasted peanuts
And eggnog.
eggnog. That was later in life. Honey roasted peanuts, M&Ms. I love M&Ms, and batteries.
Christmas Eve, we always have pizza for dinner on Christmas Eve. And we go to church for Christmas Eve service, and when we come home, My kids usually have like a stocking hunt where we make all kinds of clues up and they have to find their stocking after like 8 different clues. And we always watch White Christmas on Christmas Eve.
The best gift I've ever gotten for Christmas?
Well, recently I got an iPad too.
Probably our dog.
Jesus.
This year, of course, that didn't happen at Christmas time, but he's going to be here for Christmas. It's going to be having my grandbaby here.
Oh, Mr. Falvey and I got engaged on Christmas. Yeah, so my diamond, which I'm not wearing today.
I think my Xbox 360.
One of my favorite gifts as a kid was I got stilts. I got stilts in 3rd grade.
The best Christmas gift I ever got was this.
When I was little, I remember getting the baby alive, and it like you fed it and it went pooped and peed, and it was really cool.
And so those were fun. They were red, and I immediately jumped on them as soon as I got them, and I have the pictures to prove it. Unfortunately, for some reason, I don't know if it was just that year, I think maybe not, I opened the stilts, not in my jammies, but just in my, I'm thinking of an appropriate way to say this.
My brother got me this really cool Santa pants before.
In my whitey tighties. Tighty whiteys, I can never say that right.
A trip to Denver to ski.
Can't think of one.
And so, yeah, that's a great memory there in print. I don't know why I was opening up my Christmas presents in my underwear, but I was.
A guitar.
Yeah, I'll tell you my story. A long time ago, we were church planners in a very small, very traditional mainline town, very poor, a lot of welfare, and it was a very hard work for us. We went there on mission support, and we really didn't have a lot of money. Had 4 small children. I know this sounds like something from a story, but it really did happen to us. Christmas came, and we're trying to tell the kids, you know, it's not about getting, and there's really joy in serving the Lord, but we really did not have much under our tree at all. And we were concerned about, you know, how they were going to take it. Christmas Eve came, and there was another man in our community who was also a missionary, and we did not know it, but he had talked to his sending church, and they had taken our family on as missionaries, like as a Christmas project. They showed up that night with a whole station wagon load full of Christmas presents. They knew our sizes, they knew little girl dolls and, you know, trucks for my son, and it was just amazing that God, you know, met our need at that time. And the ironic thing is, my husband is now pastoring that church that gave us all those gifts several years later.